Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for June the 5th, 2025. It's Mom and Mar Hockman's here, and we're talking about stuff, specifically some of the old schematics, which I don't know where I got them from, and I don't know if they have any use. And so Mar Hockman was saying maybe old memory alpha.
Well, I mean, you can't go to Memory Alpha anymore or even use any of the Memory Alpha crafting
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Although it is possible to rank up your general crafting skill stats still if you go to Defera and do Defera things enough.
Hmm.
Because Defera's um, battle zone tasks were actually tied into the old R&D system, and some vestigial aspects of that still work.
Yeah, looking at these, let's see. I'm looking at schematics for what have I got here? Is that dual cannons? Dual heavy cannons. Dual heavy cannons require 10 alien artifacts or 10,000 EC. But it does say this is no longer valid, so this is just a historical reference.
Yeah, Alien Artifact was one of the old crafting
Right,
materials from
yeah, I've
back
got some of
then.
those still.
Why exactly someone thought that Alien Artifact was an acceptable name for a crafting material, I have no idea.
Well, I'd get them every now and then. I still actually think I'd get some once in a while.
Hmm. I mean, they are actually still technically in the game as something that is um possible to spawn as loot. It could be that this is actually a bug related to something that Deca did because they didn't, properly clear something out of the game or
More
what
likely,
have
these
you.
are just old ones that I was holding on to from a previous tune.
They're
Or
bound to character, so
previous, and moved them over so they were like in a box. And I moved all the boxes over to this tune and thought, hey, I'll open them up, and voila, there we are.
although um there's a caveat to the bound to character thing.
Yeah,
A caveat a lot of people don't know about.
yeah.
If an item becomes bound to character while not in a character inventory or character bank, it can be moved out of whatever storage container it's in, but once it gets into a character inventory or character bank, it can't be put back to where it was previously.
Well, it won't let me move them, so that's moot because I opened them up
So
in this character
if
bank.
it's possible that it wasn't bound at all, you
That
left
is
it in
possible.
like a fleet bank or something,
No, no, unlikely.
and then it got changed to become bound to character so that it was currently bound to character. So as soon as you removed it from the bank, it became stuck in the character inventory. I've
Well,
actually
I
had that happen to stuff in champions. Certain items that were just like random bits of junk I picked up in an event that got changed to be bound to character for reasons I don't fully understand.
well, it does happen. Let's see. Let's do a little more discovery. All right, I cleaned up a few more things here. 47 Alpha Tango commented when I threw up the two schematics Throwback Thursday, and I was thinking, I was writing in my journal on, so I was getting this started for the night. I need to do some thematic days, so we need to do a Throwback Thursday. Go back and find the oldest stuff we've got in the game and play it.
Ooh,
That would actually be
that
some.
that gave me some ideas. Actually, this character I'm currently logged in is old enough. Hmm. Let's see what I've got. Because it is possible to have missions in your log that are not in the journal that you can share with people.
I think you have done that on at least one thing. Let's see.
Problem is, I have to actually figure out which of them are that without messing it up.
Yeah, just don't finish them.
Ooh, here's one you might find fun. I will have to invite you to team.
Okay. Accepted. Oops. My phone has decided to be loud. I'm ineligible for this mission.
Hey, that's interesting to me.
So it says you are ineligible for this mission. Rewards will be reduced.
Uh-huh.
Several transport ships have seen these anomalies and claim they're swimming through space. Could be nothing. What is this?
This is a relic of the old version of the Cardassian struggle story arc.
Wow.
The most recent one, when they were revamping it,
Yeah.
they like took out like a dozen missions and replaced several of them with new versions of the same thing. This is one of the filler ones that they had in the old version that really didn't do much of anything, and they axed it, of course, because of the fact that it was filler in the first place. I
Huh.
mean, when I look at it, I just see generic junk as the rewards.
I'm curious. If I go there, is it going to let me try and do this? This is.
Okay, you did get the mission though,
I
right?
got
You
the
have.
mission. Yeah, it just says I'm ineligible for it.
I'm going to switch characters.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let me get to that system. That's interesting.
Of course, it's a map location still
Yeah.
exists, and I'm going to switch to a new character
Okay.
so that this is a character that well, see, because like the character that I shared the mission from, I
Mhm.
don't want to have that character complete the mission because he may never be able to get back to it.
Actually, let me do something similar. I'm going to grab a different account real quick. I can share this with that account, so same thing, then I won't lose it if it turns out to be fun. Please be patient while we update the launcher. Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Could you share that mission with me
Yes,
again?
give me just 1 second here. Hello, 47 Alpha Tango. Welcome aboard. All right. Let's see if this works. Wrong button.
Yeah, because like there was some interesting bugs that popped up in the game when they originally
Hold on, I also got temple offerings. What?
oh, that's actually a simple thing that's normal.
Oh, I was
It,
ineligible for this mission when I received rewards for completing. Yeah, we're not teamed. Who are you on?
I just posted in Strike Group chat.
Okay.
So Zen.
Yep.
Anyway.
Okay, I'm sharing it back with you. Give me 1 second. Is temple offerings still a current mission?
Yeah, it's part of the featured episodes with the Jim Hadar.
Okay. 1 second.
The way that they coded the part where you're on the oh, did you share the mission with me?
Yeah, I did. Did it not go?
I don't
You
see
do not meet the
anything.
requirements for suspect.
Oh.
Is that a really... No, that's not a new tune, is it?
Oh, this is actually a character I created last year.
Well, this tune is... Well, maybe it's a little bit older than that, but... Let me see if I can share that with myself on a different account. Complicatus. Let's see if you can get this one. Okay.
Well, see, I think part of the problem might be that you're trying to share the, I guess you could say, broken version of it. That's the lesser form or something.
See, it is not letting it share it with myself. That's interesting.
Hmm.
It's in the party.
This was part of the old system where it would have
I'm gonna kick
you
you from the team for just a
needed to
moment.
do all of the missions in sequence and so on and so forth.
Okay, let me re-team with myself. I'm just seeing if I can share it because I don't want to do it if I can't. What?
Well, I mean, we could just go in, look around, and
Yeah, we could. Oh, hold on, that's why. You're still in the private team with me. That's interesting. Oh, I know why. Okay, there's that. Now let me see if I can re-team with myself. Juggling with myself is always interesting. There we go. There's that. Now, accept that. And it's not letting me share it with the other one. Oh, it doesn't meet the requirements. Okay. So I can't share it with my own other account either.
yeah, I think that the issue there is that the requirement is having completed the previous mission in the chain.
Yeah,
A
but
mission that is probably a requirement that's just uncompletable at the moment.
let's see. It's still acquirable. Oh, actually, we're talking about a mission called Suspect 47 Alpha Tango. I'm wondering if that's the case. Oh, that's really weird. I minimized my screen and it just blanked out on me. How interesting. I wonder if Gornalish... Oh, hold, that's not the same affiliation. Do I have anybody who's older on this side? Nope. The only ones I have who are old are on the account that this is on. So that means it had to have been completed prior to when I started that account, which is probably 8 years ago. So probably 10 years ago?
Anyway,
Should we go in and take a look and see what's there? Do you need
sure.
someone to hold the mission or something? Yeah, we don't want to lose the mission.
Well, here's the thing: is that I have on my character Conlin Ricks is the person who actually has the legit version of the mission and was doing the old story arc before this mission got axed from the mission journal. So he still has it. So
Mm-hmm.
whatever these two characters do won't change that.
Okay. All right. So, well, let's give it a try then. If it works, I'm going to enter. Well, let me into the system. That's a start.
Well, yeah, that's what it is with a lot of these things is that they just removed it from the mission journal and just didn't remove any other aspect of it.
Interesting.
Like when they revamped the Romulan story arc,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the missions in that were actually fully playable if you had them in progress in your mission journal.
Right. Right. I remember that.
This one, yeah, the devs just forgot to run a tool to scrub it from people's in progress lists. Happens every now and
If I
then.
ever get out of this loading screen, 47, I will share with you and you can hang on to it.
Oh wow, this loading screen is acting a little weird.
It's acting super slow.
Oh yeah, this looks right.
Wow.
Dun dun dun.
Hang
Yeah,
on a second here.
weird spatial distortions that are described as swimming through space. See, the thing you see on the galaxy map is actually one of the spatial distortions.
Okay. 47's tune is old enough to be able to hold on to this. Did you get that one? Wow, this is
Um,
old.
I'll get back to that as soon as I switch characters again. Okay. Oh look, Cardassian ships to shoot at. Oh, this might be interesting. Ah, I forgot you can't fly through the distortion thingy. It looks like a donut, but you can't fly through the hole in it.
No, it's only in this plan or this frame of reference peripherally.
Oh yeah, those things do weird things when you fly around them. I think the graphics were built for an older version of whatever, and
It's really cool. 47 says, "Oh dang, that pulled up the old mission simulator for me. All the other missions are there for me to click on." I'm sorry, that doesn't sound like a problem. That sounds like fun.
indeed, it does sound like fun.
Should be one more of these someplace.
Yeah, it's way down. See, because like what you're supposed to do in this mission is actually just like look for the blobby things in the distance.
Ooh, lots of blobby things.
This one actually has them very heavily scattered vertically.
Yeah, I like that it's not all on the same plane. Good
Oh,
evening,
someone is
Chris.
streaming this evening.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
How you doing?
We're doing good. We are playing something super old.
Uh, is that an episode?
No.
Yes.
No, it's a.
It's what used to be an episode at some point in the past years ago.
That looks familiar. I recognize that weird thing in this shape.
Yeah, no, that
Wait.
shape is someplace else too.
Well, you'll see the shape of one of these distortion thingies on the galaxy map at this location.
That's what it is, yeah.
Now that I look at that, so I was just examining some of my ships and their unique consoles they come with. Strangely enough, it seems that the console that comes with the Promethean ship, the one that launched this week, has a similar property than the fractal redirection matrix comes with the Ethereum ship. It's a similar function actually, it just doesn't deal radiation damage as an outburst. But it does give you maximum hit points. When you receive damage, it redirects some of it as a proton damage, and then it increases your all damage resistance by 100. And does recharges, so it's just similar. Never noticed that.
Ooh, this is interesting. Got some ground play too.
Oh yeah, it's like I said, that this was actually was at the time considered to be a full story mission sort of
Wow.
thing.
My things have
It does
changed a
look
bit, haven't they?
It's kind of a shame that they've moved some of this stuff into non-episodic elements, and like you can play them still, that's fine, but they're not part of the arc of any of the arcs anymore.
Yeah, it's like mom was like, oh, we wanted to try doing something for Throwback Thursday. I'm like, okay, sure. Let's see if I can rummage around in my mission journal and see if I have any missions still active in my mission journal that aren't actually part of the current captain's log thingy anymore. And this one popped up.
Interesting.
Well, part of the old True Way arc, and has Franklin Drake doing whatever.
Franklin Drake stuff.
I don't actually remember the exact specifics.
Yeah, the interiors are old, with the old assets and everything, and this is supposed to be a Federation interior. And you can see the pattern on the floor that, well, they didn't actually put it properly. The texturing, I mean.
Yeah, no, it's the old school carpeting.
No, it's rubber. Actually, it doesn't look like a carpet because it's shiny. Unless they've invented shiny carpets.
Well, I mean, it's a carpet made out of synthetic materials. Whoa, that's broken.
What?
The door frame. See,
Yeah,
when you view it from one side, it's you can just like see through it as if it's not there.
Maybe
it's
a
made of glass.
No, no. When you look at it from the inside, it's a metal door frame.
Well, maybe
It's
just one side is glass.
transparent aluminum.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
it is
it's been
solid from
unheard of.
this side. Not so much
Does you see
from
what I
this
mean?
side, yeah. Is there more in there we should be
Wait.
finding? So, this side you can
I've
see
seen worse
through
bugs
it.
in games that consider themselves high praised, so I'm not gonna judge.
Set your phasers to stun. Yes, but I'm stabbing him with an Orion sword. How do you set an Orion?
Yeah, you have to set your sword to stun. Just
Set
slap
your
them.
sword to stun. This would have been
You just
updated
slap
as
them,
a side
slap
effect
them with
of
the slap
Ooh,
side.
previous
I
environment
got a
changes.
Vorta Rippleberry out of the loot crate.
Oh,
Yeah. See, this is one of the old story missions where you have boxes of stuff to pick up. Oh, my inventory's full. Hey, you want some Cardassian Yamak sauce?
sure.
Yamak sauce. Jeez, I remember that name. It etched into my brain when I watched DS9. Something with Jake Sisko and Nog, isn't it?
All of the food items that they have in the game are things that I think you have to click confirm again.
No, it's grayed out. Hang on, maybe.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. All of the food items that they had in the game at launch were references to something that had shown up in at least one episode.
Oh, yeah. I'm still trying to figure out where the catfish sandwich and the banana pancakes came from, though. Unless it's DS9 and I just missed it.
Could be. Because a lot of them are things that were literally in one episode ever.
Oh, yeah. Banana pancakes are a Voyager reference. Thank you. The question is, what kind of banana pancakes are they? Lots of ground
They were
material
just
here.
normal pancakes with banana, and I think they had a chocolate sauce or something. I remember that was Balana's thing. This was... She had been going through something, and Neelix replicated them for her, and even though they weren't exactly the taste that she remembered from her childhood, it still was nice.
Well,
I don't remember the specifics of the episode. I can't access Voyager, and I really hate that they moved everything around. Now even... I'm not gonna pay for Netflix separately just to have Voyager. Like, TNG's on Prime, it's a big headache right now. Everything, like all the old shows, from TOS to Enterprise, were all on Netflix here. But for some unknown reason, they moved to Sky Showtime.
Mm-hmm.
But last year they moved out of partially they moved out of Sky Showtime to somewhere else, and now there's just
I don't know what you need, and frankly, I don't care.
Yeah, this was an
I
interesting
care.
mission because the fact that you have to interact with the people after you beat them mercilessly.
Oh, it sounds like a regular Tuesday for me.
Hello.
Hello, Board King. How are you?
Good.
Good. Did your ship ever get fixed?
Yeah, I didn't. But I had to. Yeah, I had to go to the thing with Jane to get the.
Fixed? Was broken?
Yeah,
Which ship?
It was your J,
the
wasn't
Paladin. Apparently, the Paladin was. There was a bug on this last update on what Monday or Tuesday, whatever day it was, and it only caused the saucer section to show, and not the nacelle. So it just showed the saucer section. It actually looked cooler, in my opinion.
Sorcerer suction? What?
it? If you look, you posted it in Data's
Data's gallery.
Yeah. You can see what it looks
Ah,
like. It's
that one.
weird.
Well, I've tried them up today and they seem fine. I actually brought that ship back from my dry dock, and it flies really nice. With the updated stuff, I haven't flown it in ages, but like, it's nice. They updated the 26th century material a little bit, did they? Because
Might
it
have.
seemed a bit.
And
And there's an additional TOS material now. It's a bit more yellowy. Because there's 0 and there's 0.9 or something like it, or 0B, I don't remember, something like that. So there's like 2 TOS materials for that ship available.
Okay, that was interesting.
What happened?
It's
yeah. Basically, though, the whole thing is actually just Franklin Drake screwing with you.
Oh, you know what? I do remember it now.
What did Franklin Drake do?
This is an old mission.
Told you it was old.
Old
Like
mission.
this was part of like the original like launch era content, I think.
No, it's
If
Cardassian,
not
so
at
it's
launch,
a
it
little bit
was
later.
definitely right afterwards.
Yeah, because we didn't get Cardassian content for what, 3 years? 3 seasons?
Hmm. Well, okay, this wasn't part of the a featured episode series.
No.
This was just the regular story arc thing.
Aha, yes, it's a Section 31 thing. That's what it was. Okay.
Ah. That's who I remember, Franklin Drake. This is the Section 31 guy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, yep.
Oh my god, is that a bridge?
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
supposed to be a Voyager kind of bridge.
No, it's way too big for a
Voyager-esque.
Voyager. You can't
This
sit
is
in it.
actually a variation of one of the player usable bridges.
It
Yeah,
is huge.
yeah.
Look at the size of this thing.
It's humongous. Like, well,
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
I have a feeling like some of the interiors and some of the ships in the initial launch were kind of made from memory more than
Well,
even from the screen.
the devs actually stated that some of them were intentionally upscaled just for gameplay reasons.
Like they did with DS9, just made it huge so they could use it.
Yeah.
So only this chair can be sat in. That's interesting.
Well, see,
You can't sit in
any
the first
chairs
officer
being able to be sat in is an accident because this wasn't built with that in mind, and some of the parts of maps get modified separately from the rest of the map. Like
This was Tuvok Station.
you look at this front console here by the view screen. It's a full color console. It's layout is a bit weird for an arc-shaped console, but it's at least in color.
Mm-hmm.
But then you look at the ones on the side on the walls, and not only are they
They're all
not
blue.
in color, but they are very low resolution.
Yeah.
Because that's the
Yeah.
way that the consoles looked in launch era.
Yep. I remember you couldn't even make up an approximation of the text on those panels. Yeah, and these panels make no sense. They're all upside down on the wrong side.
Well,
It's
I mean,
so
when
weird.
this one in the back here is pretty blatantly, obviously, like the same asset, just positioned on there like 6 or 8 times.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they just copy pasted. I mean, that's how you apply textures anyway, at least in the old times.
Yeah, this is the same.
So yeah, this was supposed to be a Voyager bridge approximation, but it's 3 times the size, like the
Well,
space of it.
they had like 20 different variant bridges that are inspired by something from the TV show, but not exactly the same.
Yeah. Is there
So,
like a
some
side
of them I
room
actually
so
quite
you
liked,
would-
actually.
the doors actually
Okay.
open?
Well, on the actual bridge, they. Whoa! Wait!
Oh yeah, this
Wait!
is an episode interior.
Check this.
Hmm.
There's a dedication plaque on the wall.
Is there? Where are you?
Yeah. Right ahead. No. Right.
Yeah,
to
I
the-
can
to the right.
almost read it, but it's a bit. Yeah, it's just too smudged to be
There it
readable.
is.
That is unfortunate.
Let's see.
I wonder if they have still the original texture for it, because it looks like the real thing.
It is entirely possible that this is the original texture, and they just didn't make it have legible words in the first place.
That
Might
might
be.
It does have what looks kind of sort of like it could be writing on it,
kind of,
but
sorta.
it's
Yeah.
too smudged to actually be readable.
Let's see if I can make something happen here.
23NX-4 01-STF. This should be the turbo lift.
That's a big guess.
I'm guessing it's a turbo lift because of the fact that it has up and down arrows on the doors.
Even though you're on the top level and you should not be able to press up. Yeah, that makes sense.
That probably had.
Actually, all three of the doors leading out of the bridge look like turbo lift doors. Okay.
Okay, the plaque is
There's
not
only one turbo lift
readable.
leading to Voyager Bridge.
But what's interesting is you can see the reflection of the bridge in the in the plaque.
Yeah, see that's one of the things that's a like retrofitted thing, because a lot of old content got retroactively updated without the devs personally tinkering with it. So like certain things, like all uses of a certain material in the game are now shiny and reflective, even if the original wasn't meant to be shiny and reflective sometimes.
I just think it's a
And-
nice detailed catch up there.
Oh, I know. It's very cool that they have it there. Oh wait, you know what?
Hmm.
It might be that this was intentionally unreadable because the plaque is part of the wall of the player bridge, and if it's legible, it would be having the wrong name on the plaque.
Ah, that could be.
What are you guys looking at? Like, where are you all at?
So this is an episode called Suspect. It's a very old episode that dates back to, we think, the original Cardassian True Way arc. It was just one of the
Yeah.
little episodes that got dumped. But somehow Mar Hawkman
Oh.
didn't complete it, so he still has the episode available.
Yeah, on a lot of my characters, I have dozens of missions that are in progress that I didn't finish because I didn't care about finishing them, so I just
Is that
left
for
them
the
in
Klingon
mission
or-
journal.
This
True
would
Way.
this would have been either way. True Way would have been fed or KDF.
Oh wait, that's right. Like I think if you were to pick this up as a KDF, you would have Kamin screwing with you instead of Drake. In theory. You know, I do actually have a
Who
character
gave that? You
who's
said
old.
Drake gave that episode?
Pardon?
Yes. Yeah, Franklin Drake is the main NPC contact for this. Yes. But yeah, like the ground combat in this one is hilariously easy. I actually didn't do anything other than bonk things with my sword. Well, for most of it, I think I did use exothermic induction field once or twice. Oh yeah, super old. Oh yeah,
I'm not seeing any missions by Franklin Drake right now.
Let's see.
oh yeah.
Okay, one completely ditched.
Well, one thing that I was going to say earlier, and didn't finish talking about it. When they originally added episode replay to the game, which that was a really, really long time ago,
Yes, but
it
was
had
really
a bug
fun.
in it that would let you replay the tutorial.
Oh, I don't remember that. If you look under available, Franklin Drake has one that I can see, which is Skirmish.
Skirmish is part of the Davidian featured
I know.
episode series.
But if you go into
And
the
Franklin Drake is the main contact for the featured episodes
Right.
for the Davidians.
I'm just saying that it's the only episode
Who is
I
it?
can see.
Wait, who's the contact for Romulan?
Titan?
Tanae does some of the
Tanae, you're
Romulan
right.
episodes.
Oh yeah, Tanae. Okay.
Hey, wait!
Command-
I found an MSD on the wall.
What'd you find?
Master Systems display. It shows an outline of the ship. This is an Oslo class.
Oslo class. Okay.
It was a variant of Akira, if I remember correctly.
Yes. Downswept nacelles in the back. Kind of distorted saucer in the front with a missile pod above the saucer attached to a pylon. The MSD, as far as I can tell, does not actually have any readable text on it. Or, well, okay, no meaningful text. It has letters, but yeah.
According to Memory Beta, an Oslo class is a Norway class incorporated. Sorry, the hull from a Norway class with the Akira class escort space frame.
Mm-hmm.
And it was actually in a mission too.
Oh crap! I just figured out something. The MSD is actually backwards. That's why the text is so weird looking to me. It's like I'm reading everything backwards. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Let's see here. System analysis. That just looks like a string of random letters and numbers anyways, even looking at it backwards. Scan. Scan something. I'm not sure what that word is supposed to say. And then there's a thing on bottom that looks like a date.
Where?
Right about here.
There is a. It looks like 332-23-32351. Actually, it looks like somebody's social security number.
Yeah, a lot of the old MSDs would just like have a bunch of random letters and numbers on them just to decorate it.
Yeah, you're right. All the lettering is backwards. System analysis. AH4 numbers. Boy, and then scan. Can't figure out this. MO something TOR? Scan monitor.
Oh, monitor. Okay, yeah.
But it going the wrong direction does make it somewhat more challenging to read it.
But yeah, it's this is just like a generic MSD asset that they put onto some of the bridges because those bridges were meant to go with that particular class of ship. I don't actually think it's even unique to this mission. I think it's just part of the bridge that they felt like using for this mission. Although, having Franklin Drake use a random Norway or Oslo class ship does actually fit with his MO. He doesn't really have any specific variety of ship he uses, just whatever is laying around.
Right, I'm gonna head to bed. Just wanted to say hi.
Fine,
a
be
little
that
bit,
way. Just
and
'cause it's what, like midnight, almost 1 a.m.
almost 1 a.m. and I'm falling asleep as we speak.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep,
Hmm.
Chris. We'll see you in the morning.
I will. Have a good one.
You too. Get some
Bye,
rest.
guys.
Night night.
Night.
Anyway, this front console here, is obviously a case of someone was automatically replacing assets with a script and didn't actually look at the end result of how these assets got changed.
No.
Hmm.
No, indeed.
Like the two on the far end consoles look almost right,
Yeah.
except they need to be angled slightly
no,
and
yeah,
stretched.
definitely not right.
Just a little bit off. These ones here in the second part, if they cropped it so that it's just the big old numeric keypad thingy, that would actually look pretty cool. And then in the central area here, you, instead of having the same thing twice, you turn it sideways and then only have it once and then fill the entire space.
Yeah, it kind of has a slapdash feel to it.
Well, yeah, it's like when Taco Fangs made those colored things, he used an automated script to replace a whole bunch of things with them. And as you can see, he didn't actually replace everything that used the old ones.
Yeah.
He just replaced all of the things that he thought were in use.
It just it's
Ooh,
my
Mom.
OCD is slightly bothering me. Yes.
Come over here and rub your face on the view screen.
Rub my face on the view screen.
To tilt the camera sideways so to get the camera to clip through the view screen.
Oh, I can see there's stuff back there. It's all
Yes.
a hologram.
But yeah, it's like they actually went to the detail of adding the holographic grid lines outside the map. That is actually hilariously cool.
Franklin Drake is messing with us. I wish I had a spatial trajectory and could jump through this one. Maybe. Maybe.
I mean, on the upside, even if you did fall off the map, all you had, we actually completed the mission already, so it doesn't matter if you get stuck. Just click the beam up button.
It's interesting. The stars are moving.
Oh yeah, that's the standard thing that they use for the bridges. Yeah, so they simulated the feel of a moving ship by having a what's basically just a GIF that's a looping GIF. Your starfield just slowly goes across the screen, very slowly.
There's a moment where I just saw something slightly behind. I can't quite get it in frame. Oh well.
Oh yeah, so some of these maps do actually have weird objects that are outside the walls. Where if you rub your face on the right wall, you can get the camera to clip through.
It's always good.
Oh yeah, it's like this corner I'm standing in. If you put the camera up high and tilt it a little, it'll show you the holographic grid lines through the wall.
What the heck is this chair rail down here? I am sorry. We don't put chair rails in our ships. Thank you very much.
Chair rails?
Yeah, you know what a chair rail is?
No.
If you have a wall and somebody puts up like decorative wood at the midpoint and they put up little panels beneath it, it's called a chair rail.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at this. This is
See,
what
it's
my
like,
living room looks like.
In old houses that have plaster walls, bumping into a plaster wall with a chair will badly damage the plaster. It's just because the chair is made out of wood and you just bonked a piece of plaster with wood. So they would have these panels on low down so that you're less likely to damage the wall because this low down part of it has wood paneling covering plaster. Why on earth you would have that in a Federation starship? Yeah, that's a good point. I hadn't actually thought about that. Ooh, here. Look at this part next to the stairs. It's a very strange way of having a texture get stretched. Because you see where these stairs are, and look at the edge of the vertical part. It looks like the carpet texture got stretched vertically.
Well, which they do.
See, the funny part about this one, though, is that I'm not actually sure if which aspects of this that look weird are because the map is broken due to being out of the normal part of the game for years, and which are actually how it's supposed to look. Because this map predates Lighting 2.0. I don't think it was intentionally fixed to work properly with Lighting 2.0. So, like,
so you know, Mom. Oh,
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
Go
Say
ahead.
again.
I was going to say that certain things that are, in theory, should be light sources aren't actually being used as light sources. Like all of these glowing
hold on.
panels on the wall.
You know what's also different? No shadows. We don't have shadows.
Well, I actually have shadows turned off on my.
Yep, that won't affect mine.
Oh, I know, but I didn't even think about that. Huh.
By the way, Mom, I got a new ship.
What'd you get?
The Typhoon.
Ah, the Typhoon or the Typhon?
The brick ship.
The brick ship.
The one that looks like a brick.
I don't know if that's the Typhoon or the Typhon.
Yeah, well, I got it.
Okay, was it an event ship or a prize? Like a
No,
box?
it's the Zen ship.
Oh, that I think is the Typhon. Excellent.
To the Typhoon is that thing that's like really big, fat nacelles. It was one of the event ships.
Yes, yes.
No,
the Typhon
no,
does.
it's not the event.
It is not. It is this one here. It is a brick ship. You are correct. That is an excellent description.
It's a brick. It's to me, it's really maneuverable. I took the console that came off. It came with it off because more stuff on it. I named it something in like, oh, how's the word, like that goes along with my character name.
Okay, that's vague. You know what it reminds me of, kind of, though? It looks kind of modular, like a oddly shaped Lego. Just plug that
You know
front
what?
into
It
something.
actually kind of looks like the ship from the episode Regeneration from Enterprise.
Okay.
Well,
That was a shuttle. That was a shuttle, though.
I keep thinking of the hollow ship from
Yeah.
Insurrection.
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, I think you're right.
Very weirdly box-shaped thing for a Federation design.
Yep.
Well, I don't think that was really Federation design. I think it was more like a Sona design since they wanted to steal the.
Yes, there are
Baku.
multiple. There are multiple Zona things in there, but the hollow ship, when you look at the interior, it's Federation style interior. I mean, it's not like a regular Starfleet ship, but it's definitely built using the same tech that Starfleet uses.
Yep. That makes sense. I'm going to finish this episode out.
Okay.
Let's see, can I still get out of here? All right.
Well, I mean, I just click the beam up button on the mini map.
I don't have a beam out button.
You don't?
No, I have return to sector space, but I don't have a way to get there. Oh, I can just do the beam to ship.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like the default one attached to the minimap.
Well,
But since you weren't able to share the mission with me, I have nothing I can turn in. As far as I know, for the reduced rewards thing, all you get is a little bit of XP. You
yep,
don't
that's
get
all
any
it
of the
is. It's a
actual.
little XP. But I'll take it. That was a fun little change. We have one for next week's Throwback Thursday, which is we'll do Big Dig if we can get 20, or we need 10 people or 20 for Big Dig.
It's 5.
Realistically, you don't need more than 5.
Fine.
It's supposed to have a lot more than that, or it accommodates a lot more than that. But
Well,
you don't really need more.
The contact looked like it said that you need 5 people.
Hmm.
And that was in...
Anyways, I'm gonna
Where was
swap characters.
that one again?
It was at the Chulon system.
Chulon.
I don't remember where I posted it.
It's over in Romulan space.
Actually, it's on the border. It's in Sector Raytor.
I'm going to swap to Melati, who's a character who's been to that planet before. Oh yes, that was one of the most painful experiences I've ever had in Star
What?
Trek Online.
What?
Actually, the Chulon system was a scan system, so he didn't have any real mission. There was just like scan this and leave.
My first go at Romulan Temple was me not knowing what you're supposed to be doing and being on a team that was broken because one of the people who had been somehow not automatically added to this team with the rest of us, and we couldn't actually re-add him to the team manually. So he had to just walk around next to us because he was stuck that way. And also, we only had 4 of us in a mission where the enemies were constantly respawning, and we didn't actually know what we were doing.
Well, yeah, there's been many a time when I didn't know what I was doing either. Chulon, where is this again? You said it's in Romulan space?
Raytor system. It's if you're at the Sol system,
Yeah.
it's
There
2
it is.
systems over.
Yep.
And when you're
Got
looking at the system, it's 1, 2, 3. It looks like it's the middle of the Orion's, the middle of the Raytor belt is what I call it.
I am on my way there.
I believe it actually has a special mark on the map. Because it is an old fleet action
Yeah, when
site.
you get there, it
Yeah.
does say fleet action.
Yeah. Actually, it doesn't say 5 people, but
The definition in Star Trek Online for what a fleet action is 20-man content.
You'll
Up
see
to
me there,
20
Mom.
men.
I see you there.
You see the name of my ship?
Yes, I do. It was perfect.
It goes along with my name.
Yes, it does.
Actually, I was listening to that song the other day.
Okay, we need to talk to the flocks. All right. So what is the fleet action queue here? No, I don't want to leave. So let me open the fleet action queue, but it didn't do anything else.
Well, I'm on my way at Warp 24, so...
Okay.
Yeah, I'm already halfway there.
Okay, it says open the fleet action queue and join a Romulan temple map to rescue Federation scientists. But if I just open the fleet action queue, nothing happens.
Where's the fleet action queue?
If you click on Phlox and it says Big Dig, right? Click on that and it says open the fleet action queue.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then you don't get anything else.
Okay, that's a precursor to the current TFO system.
Right. But if you've got this here, I want to go do this.
Maybe we have to be private.
Yeah, but no, because private would only be for We'd have to get it here. I don't think it'll do that.
It's not showing that in the TFO list. It does not have
No.
anything named the Big Dig.
No, it doesn't. But if it has it here, I want this.
I know, it's weird.
Yeah.
Patrol Chulan system, that's not it.
Whoa. I
Yeah.
just got
It's me. It's me.
Oh,
Good.
okay.
No, I was just seeing if maybe it wanted us to have a team. Good evening, KD. All right. Well, if we have a little team, does it like it better? No. So it only lets us go through queuing for it, but it doesn't actually let us queue for it. Gosh darn it, that would have been so much fun. I'd love to go back and play that one.
What's Federation Fleet Alert? What's that?
For a TFO? Or for...
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I haven't done that one. Federation Fleet Alert.
Long range sensors. Oh. Well, this is weird. I just went to.
It's a
Did you kick me
long-range
off the
sensors
team?
show hostile
Nope.
forces approaching a starbase. Report there. I think you just fight down enemies. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
What are we
Well,
doing, KD? We are looking at old stuff. We just ran an old mission. Now we're looking at other old stuff.
I rummaged around in my captain's log to find something that wasn't part of the current mission journal.
Which was much fun. Much fun indeed. Well, Federation
It was a
Fleet
pretty
Alert,
simple mission where Franklin Drake screws with you.
it's kind of like Romulan Imperial Minefield. In that it's just basic pew-pew without a whole lot of team engagement. What else is super old? Those two are old.
Oh yeah, the fleet action with your actual like fleet base, those are pretty simplistic. Yes, like a giant armada of enemies warps in, blow them up, collect your loot. Except one of them's a 20-man queue.
Yeah. I think it's slightly more challenging. How are you doing, KD? How was your stream? Let's see what I was
So, what's the
looking for.
Devil's Heart TFO like?
Pretty easy. Didn't you do it with us the other day?
No, I haven't done anything yet.
Do you want to
I
do
have
it
played
with
that
us?
mission a total of 5 times now, I think.
Oh, I've done a lot more than that because we did it in a team this afternoon just before the patch and just slammed it. We were in and out of there in about 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I haven't.
I ran it after the patch just to compare it to how it was before the patch, because the patch actually had something in the patch notes about how they made some of the enemies tougher. And afterwards, I'm like, I don't remember enemies in there putting up a fight at all.
Well, Borking, would you like to do it with us?
Yeah, I like to give it the shot.
You okay with that, Mar Hawkman?
Okay, cool, whatever.
Anybody else want to join us for Devil's Heart?
It's actually pretty quick
It is. It
if
is
you
quick.
don't screw it up. There's certain parts of it where environmental hazards will kill you repeatedly if you do it wrong.
Good evening, Orion Snake. How are you doing? Good evening.
This is all
Drunken
space,
Heretic.
right? Basically.
Oh,
No, this one's all ground.
It shows
Yeah,
space.
the Devil's Heart is a ground mission.
Right.
It shows space on the event thing.
That's
Not
not
ground.
space. That is actually
No.
a picture of something in the mission.
Yeah, that's the thing in the mission.
I hate ground missions, but
Yeah, but it is fast and easy. Would Drunken Heretic, Orion Snake, KD, would any of you like to join us? Got room for 2 more. We're gonna do Devil's Heart.
Oh yeah, one thing to remember about Devil's Heart is that it's a mission where, because you have to fight Aetherians, fabrications are unreliable.
Orion Snake. The way you do it is you shoot things. But you only get better at it if you go shoot things with us. But we can happily walk you through it because it is, once you figure out what the mechanic is, it's like, oh.
Yeah, the
That's
whole
okay.
thing is like, okay, I'm supposed to use the door to teleport to the other side of the room. Sure,
Right.
okay, whatever.
Yeah, come on and join us. I don't see you in game. Are you in game and I'm just missing you? Were we not friends in game? Oh no.
Yeah, also it's like one other mechanic is you have to pick up keys that are rollover buffs, and then you interact with the console while you have the buff active.
By the way, if you get caught, you know the green light in Into the Hive that slowly contracts around you, the beam, when you're doing that one section? If you do that, it basically makes a hole, drives you down into the ground, and traps you in a little chamber until you die. It was very cool.
Really?
Into the hive?
Yeah. No, in this new one. So
Huh.
if you get the green circle going around you, if you want to see what happens, let it kill you. Otherwise, just wait till it forms. Yeah, Orion Snake got trapped once, and there's another one in there too.
I hadn't seen that one. I did,
Yeah, me
however, figure out that the Baryon suite is actually survivable.
It is.
It's a lot of damage, but it's survivable.
It depends on your tune, yeah.
The Flux Chiller one, I think that's actually just a straight insta-kill. I'm not sure, but
it is. But the thing is, it takes a few moments for it to get up to speed. So it will highlight it in red, then it fills with red, and once it's filled up with red, it'll blast. So you've got time to get there. Or get out.
Yeah, you're supposed to just like walk to the door and use the door. It's just that the last time I did it, it was unreliable being able to get the door to open properly because apparently the door can only be used by one player at a time.
Yep.
So if another player is using the door, you can't.
The thing is with the chiller, it doesn't kill the whole thing. You can actually jump out of the space. There we go. Ryan Snake.
Yeah, I haven't actually figured out where the dead zones in that room are. I suspect there are some. It's
There
just I'm
probably
not
are.
sure where.
There's not many though. You want to join us, Ryan Snake? You're welcome to. Leroy Jenkins. Grumpy old vet. Is that
Does
a
he
grumpy?
go first?
Yes, definitely.
First in the coffin.
Sorry. I have a spot on my elbow that is not happy. It's like the funny bone, but on the side of the funny bone.
Yeah, it's like the final boss room. I've actually never seen how that kills you.
I haven't
Never
died in
died in
there
that one.
Yet.
Has the one thing that looks kind of like a mortar that it's firing at you. It's just like keep walking around them. It's like, no, actually.
So the one thing I did discover is you've got to kill those devices, the immunity devices.
Mm-hmm.
So if you see that getting set up, knock it down as fast as you can.
The funny thing is that immunity turrets are actually something from the old Borg TFOs from
exactly.
like the ancient times. Then they got revamped to leave those out.
The olden
and
days.
and that just kind of like nerfed the Borg to the point of being a lot less scary. Then they did other things with the Borg to make them scary again, but
it's like
the immunity turrets just kind of got left out.
Ooh, that's
and then they brought in the control Borg.
Since it's here's
I really, really hate websites having ads that make noise.
Ryan Snake, where are you? I'm not seeing you.
I just said he logged on.
I'm just not seeing him pop up in my friends list. I thought we were friends.
Does this mission have 10 commanders or captains on the ground?
Which one are you talking about?
The Universal Endeavor. The task force we're doing.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Does this task force we're going to do have 10 commanders or captains
Oh,
on
yeah,
the ground?
big time. You'll get them in the first
Okay.
round.
Okay, good. I can get my Universal Endeavor out of
Oh,
the
yeah,
way.
you will absolutely. That's what. Does nobody read the messages I send out?
I keep joking about Endeavor, saying that Endeavors range from barely takes conscious effort to takes a small amount of effort, and so easy you may have accidentally done it without realizing it's there.
Yeah, no, this.
Which
this
message
one's-
did you send out?
Pardon?
Which message did you send out about Endeavors or whatever?
Well, if you check your mail, or if you actually just check, the news when you log in, new TFO will complete the Universal. 10 captains and commanders. When you log in, it should be right when you open up the screen. And then...
Nope, but didn't see it.
And then I also sent it out as a fleet email.
I did not see that.
Oh, I got it.
It's something that someone mentioned as a paradox about having too many warning labels. Because when you have warning labels on everything, people make a habit of ignoring warning.
Wee woo?
Wee woo.
Woo woo.
That's why I tried to send it out in multiple formats. Plus all the changes I've been
Apparently you
sending out
put
messages
it out
quite
on
a bit this week.
Hughes Heroes.
It's on Hughes Heroes too. It should be on everything.
Nope.
What does it say on Hughes Heroes? More news?
Nothing.
There's nothing on Hughes Heroes?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. I will update that as soon as we're done here. I tried to go through each and every
Yeah, because
one.
I didn't get because normally I get like a big green message. I got nothing.
Interesting. Skeptic Taco Batman, good evening. So it'll.
Oh yeah, they said they were reducing the briefing time, and someone jokingly said that they reduced it by 5 seconds, and I think that was actually cool.
No, it was like a minute 45. It's now a minute 15.
When I zoomed in, it was at 125.
There is a message. It says, "Scale 5 font style item, ultraviolet large. Even more news. BR scale 2. Check your email."
So is that in the news line? In the
Message of the day.
Yeah, but when you go to log in, it should show that even more news.
It doesn't show anything.
Okay.
I didn't get anything.
I will go take a look. And you didn't get any mail?
Not today.
Would have been this morning. No, it would have been yesterday. I think. Yeah, would have been yesterday.
The only thing I got was from June 3rd. Or June 2nd. Sorry. Too much news for just a headline.
There should have been an update
That was
after
Monday.
That. Right, there was an update on Tuesday or Wednesday.
That was Monday. That was
right,
the
I'm
Monday
saying there
message.
was an update, but obviously I didn't put it there or I screwed it up.
3, 2, 1.
Gateways to our research labs are open. Split up and choose a path. Take out the cipher drones so we can regain access to our security fields.
So anyway, whichever half you're on, shoot everything. Once you shoot everything, then a magical portal will appear, and you can go from your side, go help them on the other side. But if they get their side done first, they'll come over and help us. That.
Yeah, see, because these cipher drones technically count as captains.
Oh yeah.
Cipher drones?
Yeah, the ones with the little targets over their heads.
Okay.
And remember, you get all of them from the team, so.
Labs are clear. The first security field
Okay,
has
now we go
been
back
lowered.
out the door we came in
Return to
through.
the central hub.
Or the door that you came in through. One of the two.
Now we go to the next door. In this one, do not get zapped by the green Baryon fields or by the chillers. But the same idea, shoot everything.
But it has these doors that say teleport across that you can use to avoid getting zapped.
Right, it just takes you across the chamber. It doesn't take you to a different area.
Well, how do I know if I'm going to get attacked by this?
Well,
Floor.
when the green... Are you on our side or are you on the chiller side?
Chiller.
Okay, so if you look down, the chiller will outline the areas
Red?
where it's going to hit in red, and then it fills it with
Okay.
red. When it's completely filled with red, don't be there.
I'm going to move no matter if it's red or not.
Oh, dang it.
You got that.
Nope.
Come on, mouse.
I got temporarily immobilized by one of the tentacles.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm dying. Someone help me.
That's not how this works.
Well, that's interesting.
Oh, I got that. I
Did you
can
get your
spawn on
10
my own.
captains and commanders, Board King?
Yes.
To embrace perfection.
You guys need to do this.
I did have the joy of accidentally double-clicking when I was using the transport across, which transported me across and then right back into the Baryon sweep. Oops. So, Skeptic Taco Batman, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, wow, that actually did enough damage that I cared about it. Yeesh. I don't even know what the flip that enemy did.
No, 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 no. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Oh, God. I died.
Oh, also, you lose marks every time you die.
Okay, well.
But you don't lose a lot, so don't worry too much.
Yeah, it's
I'm
it's
not
like
doing
one
that.
per time you get killed by the environmental hazards.
Okay, so this isn't quite done.
You triumphed.
There we go.
I have opened another
We're coming over to help
gateway.
you.
Secure the remaining room.
How do we get over there?
There's an orange
the
portal
door.
that appears. Well, hold. You don't need to.
Okay.
You stay where you are. We came over to help your side.
Flux chillers are clear. The second
Okay,
security field
now
is
go back
down.
out to the central
Return
hub.
to the central hub.
Hey, wait a second. But what happens if you fall down the hole? Oh, this
It
is
won't let
invisible.
Now this last one is the one that has keys. So when you kill the,
They are modifying the
not
console
the
codes
ensign
in our particle
construct, the one that looks like Brendot Vex, when you kill him, or her, or it, or them, they drop a key. All you
Yeah,
have
see, these look like those rollover buffs you get in the Dyson Ground Battle Zone.
And all you have to do is grab that and then go over to one of the consoles that shows that it
The
needs a key.
Ethereans are infiltrating our systems. Retreat
Also,
codes
the
are
Ethereans are the
secure
ones
the
that will take
consoles and use the transporter.
control of constructs, so they may or may not actually be easy to kill.
Did we get all of our
Because
side?
if you're using Baul Obelisks and one of them takes control of a Baul Obelisk, ha 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 ha, screw you.
That's not positive. We haven't gotten this side. We have one more.
Well, the thing with that is that your Baul Op will now shoot you in the face.
Oh, I'm sure it will. Hello, Zmir. How are you?
On one of the runs that I did of the story mission where you fight Ethereans,
Security field is down. Return to the
I
central hub.
had an incident where I placed a
I will initiate lockdown protocols.
agony
King-
field generator
Hold on a
and
second.
killed half of my own team.
Board King, go out of that chamber and come.
Yep,
into-
I'm following you guys.
Alrighty. Well, it's the same thing we just did with the key.
Ascend or fall.
I know this feels more like you're fighting a spaceship on the ground than a traditional enemy,
Regain control
but
of the consoles
it's
to
a boss
secure the
fight, so
shard.
hey, why not?
This Zil.Rex construct is invulnerable to our attacks. We must defeat its drones. Retrieve the modified access codes from the Ethereum infiltrators. Another success. We have regained control of the console.
I don't have a key.
You pick those up after killing enemies.
Okay. It's not letting me do anything.
Oh, are you in one of the flaily circle things?
No, I just had to get to the right console.
Taking an increase in Ethereum defender
Yeah,
constructs.
the ones that need the keys have keys over the head.
A third console has been secured. It is working.
Such dissonance. Such dissonance.
A fourth console has been secured.
Fusion is inescapable. The ether predestines it.
Circles from
Okay.
Failure is unacceptable.
failure is unacceptable. The fear
We shall not
punish.
prosper. So bows Iconia.
What? Is that how I said it? Punish it?
I transported you out of there just in time. The construct is gone for now.
See,
The Iconian
I've
Assault
actually had
is
pretty
endemic
good
to
results
you and
in
your
most
task
of the
force.
pug runs I've done of this, honestly.
Well, the worst I've done is 113 marks. That was 115 marks we got on that one, so great.
Yeah, this was actually like it was a bit slow.
Yep.
Like over 9 minutes is kind of slow for this one, but we did actually get good marks on
We got
that.
really good marks on it.
All right, I did my one daily.
And you got your universal out of it, didn't you?
Yep.
Super
And
easy.
I got
Barely
my
an
easy
inconvenience.
disruptor damage endeavor done. Whee!
Let's see what universal stuff. Let's see what I got out of this universal box.
I'm leaving the team for just a moment because I want to jump over
100
to...
marks. I got 100 marks.
That's
Not
nice.
a bottom tier prize.
Do the Ethereans take over ground turrets too? If you put them down, they can, I believe.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that they do very erratically, because like it seems to be if it aggroes onto a construct and the ability isn't on cooldown, it'll use it. But if it doesn't aggro onto a construct, it's just not going to use the ability.
Who's team lead? Am I team lead?
You might be now. I jumped out for a moment. No, Board King, I'm looking. It says even more news. That came up correctly. Might check the... I deleted the messages, so I can't send it out again. But...
Wait. I never got that message. I got only the only recent three messages. The only recent messages I got was 5 free master keys, 3 infinite promo boxes, too much news for just a blah blah blah, blah headline.
The headline
That's all I got.
Is that in Hughes Heroes, though?
No, that's emails I got.
Okay. Well,
But for like the opening, like the message of the day,
mm-hmm.
I'm not seeing that.
Do you know...
I just see. Yeah, it's at the top, but
Okay,
I'm not.
I know why you didn't get the email. Your mail is full. I just sent it to you personally. It's coming up. Your mail is full.
Oh, well, you sent too much stuff to me.
Yeah,
the
well,
past 3
delete some
days.
of it.
I'm like you, Mom. I can't delete anything.
You know, if you really want to archive your in-game mails, you can screenshot them and save the screenshots to your hard drive.
It's
Yeah.
too much work.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Borky. You said that correctly. It's too much work. Let me jump back over to Zahn.
It's like asking me to remove stuff out of my inventory.
No, I make people pay for the privilege of me cleaning my stuff.
Hmm.
God, you sent me a lot of stuff in the last week.
Yeah, I have sent a ton of stuff this week. Because every time I get in the car, Satalia, Dante, Chris, people start messaging me while I'm driving. I've been driving a lot this week.
Gosh, I selected all the ones. I hit delete, and it didn't delete.
Try delete selected.
Yeah.
Yeah, Orion Snake, I got killed by something.
Yeah, I think that my idea for tanking the Baryon sweep beam might have worked if not for the fact that I actually got hit by both of them at the same time.
Yeah, that happens. Well, a lot of people run
Alrighty.
back to the beams as soon as they start to reverse directions and come back and jump over to the other side and start fighting from there, which works pretty well. Gives you more time.
Well, see, because I was wanting to test a photonic barrier generator, but I quickly realized that the Baryon sweep beam will actually destroy the photonic barrier generator. So if it hits the photonic barrier generator before it hits you,
Well, you just have to set it up and make sure it's on the correct side.
yeah, it doesn't work. Well, in this case, because the fact that the two beams were converging on me, one of them hit the barrier generator about the same time as the other one hit me.
Oh, yeah, no. That won't work.
It's like, oh crap, yeah. Well, that sucked.
Who's team lead now?
I genuinely don't know.
Tom is.
Tom is. Okay. Where are you, Tom? Nope, he's not.
It says Tom has been promoted to team leader.
That's interesting, because I'm trying to...
I'm in the team and I don't see that.
It's in the combat. I have it in combat.
Oh, because I changed tunes. It's not showing me anything.
How do I know? How do I find out who's team leader?
I don't see anything in the combat chat about team leader.
That's because I have it.
Yeah, nobody's team lead.
I have it.
Can somebody join me to the party, please? When I get an invitation? Thank
You know what?
Got it.
Oh, okay, someone got in. Cool.
That's me. Thank you, Tom. What are we doing?
Okay. Yep.
Mhm.
I need to get XP for my new ship.
That sounds like patrols to me.
Yeah, I did one patrol already, and I got three
Well, if you,
on it.
if you go with a team of 5, you're not going to get as much, but it's still fun. Do you want to do it with us? We can patrol.
You know what? If we're gonna do patrols, I'm gonna jump out so I can do something else for a minute.
Alrighty. No problems. Thank you, Tom. Or Orion Snake, as we like to say here. Is
Yeah, because
everybody
right now I'm at 3.01 for levels of this
So
ship.
Talia, this is going to be some patrols, and you're more than welcome to join us.
I don't think I can do wanted right now because I just did. No, I can do wanted
You should be able to. We've been busy.
because I did that like a couple minutes ago. Or 30.
Let's do let's do them in order. On advanced difficulty, let's do
Advanced?
Do you want to do elite? It's up to you.
Advanced.
Okay, we're gonna
I'm
start
not
with
ready for
wanted Argala.
Okay.
Launch whenever you're ready.
The USS Janai.
Satalia and Orion Snake, you both have to launch the patrol on your own. I can't launch it for you, but it's wanted Argala.
Should I wait for him to get in?
No, you can go ahead and start.
Huh?
You can go ahead and start.
Because Tom's not in.
I know.
Tom's not in here yet.
When he gets here, He will join.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, Tom's the person who's most important for this, I guess.
Because
Let's go over and ask.
Well, I mean, we're doing it to help Tom, though.
no, we're doing
right?
it to help work.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
No, if it was for Tom, we'd definitely be waiting for him to get here.
I was thinking it was for Tom for some reason.
We're not poopy heads. We don't do things like that.
Whittle down their numbers.
I don't know, I was thinking maybe you forgot. Anyways, never mind.
One thing I dislike about this ship is it's so big, it takes up so much of my screen. Like Sir says, if you get hit, hit back. If you get killed, walk it off.
Possibly consistent.
Walking Dead philosophy.
Yes.
Temporary hideout.
Isn't that how you end up with zombies?
We do it, yeah.
We do what we want, where we want. Picked up a tight beam transmission on a new frequency. We're jamming that spectrum of their comms now.
What ship do you have, Mom?
I have the Echo
Taking you with me.
How do you get that one?
lockbox.
Lockbox, yep.
Okay.
And then you spend an entire day working with Taz to turn it into something totally fun.
That's got it. Excellent work. We'll send
That
It's
was
a really
really
big ship,
easy.
so it has a lot of systems to install and get working.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Cost a fortune, but oh,
Thank
it's
you
so
for your
nice.
assistance, and welcome to this sector. We recommend that you get underway and head for secure space.
I get
We've
after
recently
I
come
leave.
across-
Say again?
I want to see how much leveling
You
I
will
got
get
from
very
that.
little because we need to ramp
Yeah,
it
no,
up
I
to extreme.
Well, I
Thank
got
you for your
half
assistance.
level.
We have the sun.
Better than I thought you would. Next one, let's do the 9th rule.
That's the Discovery one, right?
Yep, kind of.
Yep.
So 9th rule next.
Lunching.
But we're gonna put it on Elite if you haven't launched
Oh.
already. Did you already?
I already
launch?
launched.
Okay, so that one will
Yeah.
be fast and easy. Next one we do it on Elite. What did you oops, Italia?
The Carter is ready to assist you.
Marauder class. They've decloaked.
Sorry.
Take the
Anyone ever tries to kill you, you try to kill them right back. Actually, that's a really good philosophy in many ways.
Hmm.
I say that getting ready to go teach a self-defense class in a couple of weeks.
I thought I made my
Yes, after this one we'll set it to Elite because whoever gets in first does it, and working had already launched.
And now the Gnostic.
So next one we will set it for Elite.
You want a storm? Oh, here's a storm.
So quick question for everybody out there. For the summer party, do we want to have the summer party on 2 separate days? Do we want to do one big 12-hour summer party? What do you guys want to do?
Well, it depends on what day you're doing the summer party on.
Well, that's flexible too. I was thinking of the weekend this morning, or around on the weekend.
I'm probably be working weekends because
I'm sure you would be, but we could run it for
Yeah.
12 hours.
Well, one idea that pops into my head is just like doing a stream for a few hours on each Saturday that month or something. I don't know.
Oh, because it's going to be a fleet party, we give out party gifts and stuff like that.
Would you let me go to the real Sword of Kalan?
And besides, I also want to point out some events, and I know this is going to be kind of simple, but just so we're going to be teaching martial arts in a different part of the country than we've gone over the weekend.
oh, there's a lot going on here.
Yeah. Trav 1001. Got my first T6 hip after years of playing off and on recently. Boy, I hope that's a T6 ship. But a T6 hip would be totally amazing.
Tier 6 hip.
Congratulations. What did you get? By the way, Mr. Dave, no worries. I wound up driving in rain, horrible traffic, and pain, and I got an hour into it. Nope, nope, this is not me. But Dante and Chris and Natalia were missed. Terran Lexington Dreadnought Cruiser, nice choice.
Oh yeah, that's right. My first campaign reward I got was a Borg Type 03 that I still haven't set up to actually use it. Oh well.
You got the sob vote of approval on it. That must be good.
The first tier 6 ship I have ever gotten was the Spider ship? The Herald Spider, is that tier 6 or no?
Well fought.
The Herald Spider.
Indeed.
My first tier 6 ship I ever got was the Eclipse.
I think that was before tier 6. So.
Modron's on his way.
Don't remember
You know,
what
the
my
big
first-
spider-looking ship.
No, I don't remember. I don't
You know,
even
from the
have a
Herald
torpedo on it
Sphere
at
of
the moment, just a
Influence?
lot of lasers. Nothing
You
wrong
talking
with
about
that.
the Vonf?
Oh, the Vonf.
Probably.
Yeah, I still have my Vonf.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ed
I don't
gave
think you
me-
can get it still, can you?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
It's no
Okay.
big deal. It's one of the older lock boxes now,
Yeah.
but it's still.
Yeah, it was a gift from Ed. That's why I still have it. It's the Ed Mobile.
Well, okay, yeah.
Finally got. Okay.
What I was saying about first tier 6 ship though, that was part of the Delta Rising bundle because I got that as soon as it came out. Yeah, I still like those ships. They're fine. Are they, shall we say, top tier metagame ships? No. The better ones have a very heavy intel focus. The less good ones are. The XSV has some of the most annoying seating of any ship I've ever flown. It's still fun to fly somehow.
Oh yeah.
The problem with the XSV is that it has very heavy science seating and weak intel seating. If it had stronger intel seating, it would be a much, much better ship.
Speaking of, Sav says, first T6 I ever got was the Intel Phantom. By the way, would everybody set their levels to elite? And then we're going to do...
I did.
Okay. We're going to do rescue and search next.
Okay.
Yeah. Phantom is one of the other ships from the Delta bundle.
Are we all launching now?
Maybe. Yes, we are all launching now. Rescue and search elite. My mic is low. Okay. Ooh,
I don't think it's low.
Thank you for coming to our aid.
My mic
As
is
you can
looking
see, we're
normal,
under
but I will
heavy
try
attack
to
from Klingon
enunciate a
raiders.
bit more, Sav,
Shula
because
and
maybe I'm just
Cardassians are up to
mumbling.
their old tricks again.
Are you all ready?
Yep, we're all here. Let the party start. Oh, we're all listening though on Discord. Sav's listening on Twitch. Is that correct, Sav?
Whoa.
Well, Treb, the event campaign will give you some tier 6 coupons. You could use a tier 6 coupon to, buy something like that Gorn ship or what have you. The Gorn ship is actually quite good.
That rift's unstable. We need to hurry, or those ships won't make it.
Or, something... Have they done a legendary variant of the Vortex or, what was that other one called? One you saw constantly in DS9 was the battle cruiser.
Or what?
Klingons.
Oh, the Vorcha.
Vorcha, yeah, that one.
Thank you for coming.
A tier 6 Vorcha would be something that would probably be fun to fly KDF side. I actually used to fly one a lot.
Trav says it also helps that Lexington is
One
such
less
a
rip to
beautiful
worry
ship.
about.
Yes, yes.
Regroup with Kumar.
We shall never say anything bad about having beautiful ships. For the meta event, if you're just picking up, you'll probably have to buy out a little tiny bit.
Oh, if you just started? Oh, I
Yeah.
don't... Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not sure exactly how much time is left in the meta event.
I mean, we're only halfway through the meta event, so we got 3 more to go. I've got 34.
It shows one more to go for me.
No,
Yeah, they
that's
haven't
not
filled it.
actually
Yeah,
what it's showing.
It's a total of 6. Well, this current event isn't part of the meta.
Yeah, because like the question mark part just takes up one panel, regardless of how many things. But yeah, oh yeah. We've done 3 of them. We probably only have 3 of them left.
Yeah, because we'll have 1 summer, 1 fall, and 1 towards winter. So, let's see. If you bought one out immediately and then still played it every 20 hours, you'd be able to do it, but you'd still have to buy one out. I would probably play them unless it just is one we absolutely don't want to play. I do them. Yep. That's not good.
I hate
Well,
the
okay,
Mokai.
as it currently stands, because of the fact that I am in a situation where I have been doing a lot more than the bare minimum already and have completed 3 of the featured events, I currently have 3,450 campaign progress.
Right, that's what I've got.
Out of 4,200 needed. So someone who was to do 3 of them as hard as they can would, yeah, that wouldn't be enough.
It won't be enough, but only by a little.
Yeah, I have about 5/6 of what you need or something like that. So yeah,
Gosh darn, okay.
like Mom said, it's like you buy out one of them for the extra daily credit.
Or you could just wait till the end and see if you know where you're at.
Yeah, that is true. Is that they probably will have a end of campaign buyout option. I'm not certain about that.
Well, the reason I say it is you may go, well, I'm going to buy one out, and then discover one of the other ones just bites. You don't want to do it every 20 hours. So you I don't know, Marco, I missed a couple on the 20-hour ones.
Yeah, I don't think I got like the maximum number.
No.
I definitely missed a few days, but you know, I was making an effort to get in as many as I could.
Yeah, me too. But it got to the point when I'm doing so many of them that every 20 hours, like, no. This one I like because you can bank that episode.
Oh yeah.
That
That's
amazing.
real easy.
I think that indeed.
Because it's an episode. It's not like you have to do anything funky. You just do it and don't turn it in.
It actually has a story log entry.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's actually in the journal like a proper story mission.
Board King, how are you doing on your XP?
I need a half a level
Oh, all right.
to get to 5.
All right, Satalia, I'll make
So
one.
you finished the easy stuff, and now you've gotten to the hard stuff. Okay.
Yeah, but we're gonna do the hard one last here, which is going to be not Rescue and Search. What's the one? Trouble Over Tur. Is that the one that's got the Elachi in it? Yeah, we're gonna do Trouble Over Tur on Elite. So feel
On
free.
Elite? Okay.
Yes. So feel free to launch.
Launching. Trouble over turd. The way I say it.
And hopefully Mom will see my ship name tonight. Okay, Satalia, as soon as I get there, I'll go look for your ship name.
What's her
I
ship
don't know.
name?
If I knew her ship name, I wouldn't have to go look for it.
Okay, this is a result I don't remember seeing come up before. Huh.
What's that?
I got a critical success on a holodeck performance of Hamlet.
Oh.
13,000 development XP, which
Nice.
that's kind of normal. The unexpected part was getting a Vulcan Entertainment hologram as one of the rewards.
No, that's one of the rewards. That's actually
Oh,
why.
you do get a reward. Sometimes it's William Shakespeare.
Yes.
Interesting.
There's a Vulcan there. Why do you keep turning around?
I actually have a William Shakespeare doff that I had as one of the crew doing this. And like the entertainment holograms are duty officers I'd seen before. It's just I don't remember being this, but whatever. Maybe I just forgot. I don't do this all.
I always laugh whenever I see like William Shakespeare doing a something for a DOF mission. I just laugh for some reason. I don't know why.
Little shop of moopsies.
Target those Elachi and fire.
Little shop of movies, all the cops.
Nope, that doesn't sound right.
What, little shop of moopsies? No, it's perfect.
No, that music.
Something's
Anyway.
wrong.
Oh,
The
that's
rift
the music
is
from Little
closing.
Shop of Horrors.
I love that
Elachi
movie.
warships on intercept zone. They're coming from the rift.
You know, there's an alternate ending to that movie where the creatures take over the planet and kill everyone.
Are you sure that's not the invasion of the pod people?
No, it was an alternate ending that the creator was trying, but nobody liked it.
That's one of those things that often comes up in those old horror movies where you get the DVD special features, and then there's like each 2 or 3 endings that the director thought were a good idea, but the producers are like, nah, let's not do it.
I was listening to an interesting, not documentary, shorter version, maybe 15-minute documentary on Blazing Saddles. Basically, all the producers are like, nope, we are not releasing this. And Mel Brooks said, hey, just try it out on a test audience. And the
I
audience
actually watched Spaceballs yesterday.
Yeah, nice experience.
I guess your sanity survived the experience.
I love that movie.
Spaceballs is one of those movies that's a little on the... It's that fine line where you can take things just seriously enough that when something is ridiculous, it catches your attention. It doesn't go full stupid.
Exactly.
Because that's the problem some parodies have. So that because they go full stupid, you don't laugh at the jokes because you're just like, oh, another one.
Funny.
I think Terry Brooks is a genius when it comes to movies.
Who?
Mel Brooks, sorry.
I was just, I'm thinking.
Terry Brooks is the author, sorry.
Yeah.
Mel Brooks. I'm sorry.
You had me going there.
I was also about to say Avery Brooks as well, but that...
that would be another interesting one.
I was going to be like, huh, is this a writer that I haven't?
Well, Terry Brooks, yeah, and I'm thinking, does he do movies?
Well, actually, there is Terry Brooks's books he writes,
Yeah.
The War Shenanigans.
Oh, yeah.
There's actually TV movies on those.
Are they any good?
Oh no, I never saw them. And he did write The Phantom Menace for Star Wars.
Wow.
Wow, there's like a lot of storms going on here.
Yes, there are.
Right, I'm calling in the Enterprise.
Not another Enterprise.
It's another Enterprise.
Powerful range speed. Sorry. I'd say bright light, but there's already too
Yeah, I
much
was
of
going
it.
to say. How can you tell?
Bright light. Another one?
Well, if I don't get my 5th level on the ship,
Yeah, I was going to say, you better get on this one. There's also good ones, those dreadnoughts.
So something just occurred to me. In Star Trek 2, there's that famous line about how no reputable scientist uses proto-matter. Did they ever actually say anything in that movie about, other than it's too unstable? I vaguely recall something about it being unstable, but
yeah.
that's like the only thing I...
I'd better have gotten the 5th level on
You
this.
better be. Do you have to take this one up to 6 or just to 5?
Just 5. This
Okay.
is the one where I get that extra cargo hold. Yay, I got it.
Yay!
I got an extra cargo hold, so I can get or additional fighters when launching hangar pets. So wow, so
Now for the 6th tier of mastery.
yeah, bring in another ship.
Yeah, that's just one of those things with legendary ships. It's like going from 5 to 6 is that's about the same
What?
amount of XP as you
Oh.
need to get from 0 to 5 mastering
Mhm.
legendary ships.
I cannot find the quote about the proto-matter. I'd have to go watch it again. Oh no.
It's
I mean, I remember it, but I don't remember exactly what they say.
it's this. It was not in Star Trek 2. It was Star Trek 3.
Ah.
And they were on Genesis, and Lieutenant Savick is asking David about the planet and why it failed. And he's like, because we use something called protomatter. And then Savick said, protomatter,
Here,
an element that is so unstable.
I've got it here. I used protomatter in the Genesis matrix. Savick. Protomatter. An unstable substance which every ethical scientist in the galaxy has denounced as dangerously unpredictable. David. But it was the only way to solve certain problems. Savick. So, like your father, you changed the rules. David. If I hadn't, it might have been years. Or never. Savick. How many have paid the price for your impatience? How many have died? How much damage have you done? And what is yet to come? That is the whole thing. So what was your
Okay.
question then?
But yeah, so dangerously unstable is
Mhm.
the basic gist of it.
Yeah. Well, dangerously unpredictable, not unstable.
Aren't you glad I have an eidetic memory for Star Trek movies?
No.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
well,
got the scene down right perfectly when I said that.
well, remember how many times you've brought up exact phrases and quotes when we've been driving to or from Vegas?
Yeah.
You'd be like this, and I'm like, holy crud! I know Star Trek, and I've got none of this. None of
Or
this stuff.
like we were we were listening to my soundtrack, my
Yeah.
Star Trek soundtrack, and I was telling her mom about certain songs that were in certain episodes. She's like, "This was in there?"
Oh yeah, I was floored.
Oh, it is so much fun watching Sinkethi's ships deraz.
All right, where are we? Ooh, almost 8 o'clock. Let's play one more thing. We don't have to do a patrol though, because we got all the patrols patrolled. What shall we do?
Teach Borg King how to play a torpedo bomber build.
Yeah.
No,
That could-
I've got enough hangar pets to do that.
Citalia, Orion Snake, Drunken Heretic. Anybody have a preference for one last mission tonight?
Well, I'll let you guys. I'm gonna get out of the team.
Okay. Well, I won't get you on. Citalia is voting for unwanted guests. That's a patrol. Do you want to do a patrol? I mean, it's kind of ninth rule all over again, isn't it?
Oh, the Borg. She wants to kill Borg.
Are they Borg? Or are they
I mean, it does have a random type of Borg,
That's
so there's
true.
that at least.
I mean, we certainly
I-
can.
I don't like unwanted guests, especially when you have to destroy cube ships, because it doesn't count the cubes or the Borg ships as Borg ships for some reason in that one.
Well, also is that it doesn't actually count certain of them as destroyed. They warp out instead of exploding.
Oh, and speaking
Well, no,
of
these I destroy.
those Borgs that we take care of in the new TFO, Devil's Heart, don't count as Borg because they're control Borg or alternate Borg. See, Orion Snake, we're corrupting you into sticking around for a while.
But the Borg, the ground Borg in the Mirror Universe one for Jupiter Station still
those
counts as
yeah,
Borg.
those are Borg.
But those are Mirror Borg.
They are, but
I mean,
they still count as Borg.
Well, the red Borg and the blue Borg are different in that regard.
In any case, Drunken Heretic has voted for Guillotine, which I love. Guillotine is good. I would love to do in the ship. Do we have it? Yep, we do have an advanced. All right, I'm launching Guillotine Advanced. Wee woo. I'm gonna assume we all got a wee and a woo. Yeah, now I have to go back to doing my... If I died, it means I have no clue what I'm doing. Just shoot stuff.
Shoot
That's
to
my rule
kill.
of thumb, Orion Snake. Shoot things.
Shoot to kill.
Shoot to kill, yeah. Oh, shoot, this... I have my new desk, which is very nice and very spacious. But I'm so used to having to put my feet in certain spots because of the way the old desk was set up, and I'm reaching out with my feet trying to get to that spot just to stretch them, and it's not there anymore. I know what you want. We're not getting that right now. You do not look
Do
like
they
you've
want to
lost any
go
weight.
outside?
The door is open. They can walk outside.
But we want you to come with us.
Yeah, I know they do. And I'm watching my little weather alert going up, going, hey, rain's on its way.
Oh yeah, we had rain last night.
Well, we had rain last night, too,
Storm.
and this morning the dogs are like, we're not going out there. We'll pee on the carpet. No, we will not pee on the carpet.
I went to bed at like 2 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the morning. And I was like, because I was tired. I finally got tired and went to bed, got relaxed, slept for like 30 minutes, and all of a sudden, this huge thunderstorm came in. I'm
Wow.
like, what the? Woke me up. I'm like, what? I'm like, huh?
Wow, on normal, this Sinkethi starbase might as well just not have weapons. Is that so pathetic?
So Drunken
Kind of
Heretic
sad,
says
really.
we need to do a movie night, which obviously we can't stream a movie night, but we could do a private party movie night. That would be fun.
I thought about doing that for my birthday, but I don't know how would I do. How would I do that?
You got Discord?
Yeah, I have Discord.
Okay, well, you get all your friends into Discord. Don't stream it.
But how would I put it through Discord? That's the thing.
You mean to share the movie?
How do I do that?
Yeah, I don't know how to do that off the top of my head. I'd have to think about it. I know people do watch parties all the time, so it must be doable.
So I thought they could do more watch parties on Twitch, or did they stop that?
Well, okay, see, here's the thing with the way watch parties work on Twitch. You don't actually broadcast the
Right.
video via Twitch.
So it's basically like,
Everybody watches it on their own kind of effect, like we did when we were watching the card.
oh,
We all watched it independently and we're talking about it, but we didn't want to externally stream it. Oops. Press that button. Oh, by the way, all these hard targets on the ground, the torp launchers, the cutting beam arrays, the various things, all come as Borg ships. I had to do 30 Borg ships this morning, so I came here by myself, and hey, all those little things count.
I forgot to grab a vanity shield off my other ship.
Well, this is a hilarious cheat. I'm using the competitive rep set, which gives you a passive cloak anytime you're not moving. And in the survive Borg attack phase of the mini episode, the cube, since it can't see me, just doesn't shoot at me at all. Surviving the attack is as simple as waiting for the cube to go away.
Well, that's kind of cheating. Alright. I'm going for 1. Except somebody else went for 1. I'll go for 2. 6. I'll go for 6. 6, 2, same.
I mean, given that you can't actually fight this Borg cube, there's not really a whole lot of reason to do anything other than stare at it, honestly.
Are you talking in the new table? Or the new
No,
mission?
the mini episode.
Yeah, just I put up the shields.
Yeah, well, this time I did it because the fact that I was cloaked, the thing literally just didn't shoot at me. It spent all its time shooting at Kumarki and Nefpar and left me alone.
Oops, where's one step away?
Well, lectures, I kind of think of it more as as an extended cutscene than a time gate, really.
Well, it helps. I mean, I answer myself, so
You argue
obviously
with
it's-
yourself?
yeah, I do actually.
The question then is
Don't
who
do
wins?
that. I do.
Oh,
So you also lose. Good to know.
yeah, 6. Oh, geez.
Ooh, cool. For my hard endeavor today, I got 10, or actually, I got a total of 11,000 dilithium.
Nice.
got 20 keys. Let's see if I get a tier 6 ship. Oh my god, Mom, your dogs are barking at something.
Yeah, probably an air molecule.
I'm going to guess that you're going to get several kit modules and a delivery line.
I bought 20 keys, so I figured tomorrow night we will do some box opening.
I got a dilithium mine. A lot of, no, 3 researches. No, wait, 4. 5. DOF research. And 100 low-buy.
Lexers, I don't disagree. I love the length of this episode. It's short, sweet, to the point, very comfortable.
Oh, actually, I got 2 DOF officers. Yeah, duty officers.
Well, Lexers, my thought with this is that it feels the same way that the old introductory episodes used to be. It's like you go somewhere, you do something. It's very little, but it's setting a stage, introducing you to a new storyline and people and places and things. And well, it definitely did introduce something, that's for sure. Like, what does it mean when a Borg ship grows purple tentacles? We don't know yet, but we're going to find out sometime in the future.
Wait, what?
Oh, have you played the new episode yet?
No, not yet.
Really? What have you been doing?
Playing another game. Excuse me.
I see.
Why can't I turn?
Well,
oh, there it goes.
I've been playing Lotro.
I see. Lord of the Rings.
Wouldn't that be Loader?
So Lotro.
Well, Lord of the Rings
of the
online.
Ah.
Yeah, it's the online thing that adds a second element.
That's interesting.
Yeah, the dog we have here regularly barks at people who are a quarter mile away from it just because it can see them.
Yeah. I found out my dogs are barking at cars when they drive by. Dogs.
My internet is acting weird now again. What else is new? It's 6 o'clock my time.
Dogs bark at squirrels. Dogs bark when there are no squirrels. Dogs bark at pedestrians. Dogs bark when there aren't pedestrians. Dogs bark when they want to.
Dogs bark when a leaf
bark
moves.
when you don't want them to. This is so true. They are dogs. They obey dog rules. All right, let's see if there's anybody out there who needs a raid tonight. We will get out of here and go raid some people. Maybe.
Oh, hey, MC Wolfcat is on.
Wolfie's on? Oh, sweet.
But she's not playing Star Trek Online, probably.
Right, we've got Endeavor game on.
I have no idea.
Let's see who's doing that, but we can always raid her. D. Coble, Rabbit Legend, Dance Man McGee, Endeavor, GCMS, and us, or we could go raid Wolfie.
To open that one. See what I want to do. Yeah.
She's only got one person watching her. No.
Yeah, I know.
We are so raiding Wolfie. All right, everybody give Wolfie a little bit of love. Maybe she'll come back to us one day when she knows we haven't forgotten her. We will be back tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. and tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Oh, I've already given her a follow. There. Now Wolfie's got some good numbers, which she deserves. I will talk to you guys tomorrow, so have a wonderful evening and stay awesome.
Yep.